Okay, eyes on 20. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever it is you may be. Everybody, my name is Ashlyn, and I'm on a metabolic reset journey. For the next 60 days, I'm going to be doing these daily updates, giving you insights, feedback, the good, the bad, where I'm at, the ugly. And right now it's day 24 and I got my eyes on the target of 20. It's not my end. I don't know if I really have a goal, a weight loss goal. I mean, I want to lose as much as possible. That's my goal. But I actually didn't really set a goal for this. My idea of this was to be a metabolic reset where I have metabolic flexibility and where I kind of start eating more is seasonal. So not just keto, not just carnivore, not just Mediterranean, right? Or some of the other things out there that are really good. But I really think that our ancestors were, and kind of how our bodies are meant to be, is kind of go in and out of these things, right? So nowhere in history, except for the last 20, 30 years, maybe 40 or 50, have we had access to the same type of food 24/7, 365 days a year. So I'm looking at this as a whole reset to, one, increase my health, increase my vitality, and most importantly, I was headed towards death and destruction, and I want to get more towards life and longevity. So there is this scale. Nothing in nature stays the same. We're either growing or we're dying. And it's been a long time ignoring, neglecting, and heading in this direction. Now it's time to reverse course. I've got my wife and I got 3 daughters, so I have a lot of ladies that depend on me, and I want to be here. I want to enjoy life. I want to see them go through the things I went through and enjoy that together. So that's my why. That's where I am. And so just give you a quick update. So if you're listening, thanks for listening. If you're watching, thanks for watching. This is for me to hold myself accountable, also to track my journey so I can look back and to share those insights with anybody that might be joining this with me. So welcome, and let's dive into it today. So I'm 18 down, and I got my eyes on 20. So what do I mean by that? Well, there's those milestones that you set, or benchmarks that you set when you're just kind of doing this process. Now, I mentioned my goal. I didn't really have a weight goal, more of a metabolic goal, but I knew weight was going to come from that. Inside my body, I have fat that surrounds my organs. It's called visceral fat, and that is dangerous and deadly. My levels were extremely high. I'm going to be testing those again very soon, and I'll share with you when I do that. But when you hit these, 10 pounds down. I remember when I first got that 10 pounds down, that was a few weeks ago. Yeah, it feels really good. No one noticed yet. Now people are going hey, I'm seeing a little difference. But I feel it's that 20 pound. Really, it's somewhere between 8 to 12% of your body weight where people go, oh, you're doing something different. For me, 10% is a little bit more than that. But 20 pounds, it feels like, boy, that's a good marker for me. So I'm excited to hit that, right? But also, if you've been following along, or if you go back, you will see my journey where I have some times where I messed up, and I have some times where I did really good, and it's been kind of this pattern. So I've had this is where I started, this is where I'm going, and there's where I started, here's today. It's not a straight line, it's up and down, right? So, and I also know that this is about sustained. Look, you can lose weight quickly. There's lots of ways to do that. Personally, I'm not doing it by starving myself. I'm not doing intense exercise. Now, there'll be some things down the line once I get this metabolism kicking in. I'll come back to that. No drugs, no surgeries, just natural whole foods. Now, I have a baseline. For me, I'm not doing any sort of simple carbohydrates. In fact, any processed carbohydrates. I'm getting my carbohydrates from vegetables and fruits. I'm staying away from high glycemic fruits, and I'm also staying away from starchy vegetables. I'm focusing on lean proteins, and I got a list of food that I can eat all the time, nonstop, so I'm never ever hungry. Can't be hungry while you're doing this, because I want sustained. If I starve myself and I crash, yeah, I'll lose weight, But as soon as I start eating again, my body's gonna go, whew, you went through a period of fasting. We need to restore our fat stores, maybe add a little bit more, because if we go through another fast, we wanna live. So your body's intelligent, right? So this is why we yo-yo dieting, sometimes gaining weight back. Okay, so the point is, I don't wanna have this up-down crash. I wanna take things nice and sustained. So I'm super eager and I'm confident I'm gonna hit it here in the next few days, but it might be 3, 4, 5, 6 days. I don't know. When I hit it, and that's okay, because what I'm more focused on is momentum. I'm focused on this linear live chart where we're either dying or we're growing. My body's healing, repairing, and moving towards longevity. So everything I do is a step in that direction. So 18 down, I'm excited, but I can't wait till 20. I'll share 20 with you. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow, maybe, most likely not. But if you're watching or listening, thank you. I appreciate you guys, and I will update you with what's going on tomorrow. Until then, make it a great day.